Hi everyone, it's Kay here. Thank you so much for joining me today. Welcome to all my new subscribers, and thank you to all those subscribers that are staying with me. Just there's one thing around that I would just like some people to give me the thumbs up, click on the thumbs up, or make a comment, because I really appreciate all those things, and I love reading people's comments. They're just so lovely, and it gives me affirmation for what I'm doing with my channel. Anyway, I'm just going to be doing a folio day using these items from Uniquely Creative. So you can buy this from Uniquely Creative, and if you're an American subscriber and you're interested, again, I will say to you that Uniquely Creative have got stockists in the United States, but I don't know where they are. You'd have to Google it to find out. So I'm not affiliated with Uniquely Creative. I just subscribe to their kit once a month, and I just love their stuff, basically. So so there's so you get the folio album. It's quite thick-ish, so you can get that colour or craft if that's your preference. And you can get the dies. The dies are not cheap, but there's a lot of them, and as you know, dies are not cheap generally, but you can cut everything out with the dies as well for your folio. So that's what I've done basically. So I've just decorated my my folio album with papers from Christmas Blessings collection from Uniquely Creative. So I've done all the decorating, or covering up with the pages. I haven't finished the decorating really, and I've put some tie in underneath this particular section, and this, so it can tie it up. Then this goes in there as well. I've made some, this is extra, this is not part of the dies. I actually made this extra as a little notebook that I'm going to put in there, and I've done a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. If you don't know what that is, there are lots of videos on how to do a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. It just creates a book. So I just cut 2 pieces of paper, and I've joined them together with another thin strip of paper from the Christmas Blessings collection. And these are from the dies you can buy from the folio kit. So I've decorated it, and I did this in the wrong spot, so I pulled it up and it made a bit of a mess, so I've got to find something to cover that over with. And it sort of folds like that. Pretty, isn't it? It's such a pretty collection. Then a little envelope, so I've got to find something to make a closure with, and I cut the paper so that I could fold it more easily, and perhaps I should have done that for this outside side as well, but I didn't, so because it's a bit thick at the moment, but it looks lovely. It doesn't fold easily, so I think I probably need to go back and do that again. Anyway, so I'm going to decorate the front today, and I've got this beautiful Father Christmas here, and I was thinking of creating a textured layer for this, and sometimes I do that by cutting the same thing again and just moving it to one side and mounting it up to give that sort of 3D kind of effect. I'll show you what I mean. Just didn't cut that out very well, did I? But now you're going to say, well, if you do that, you're going to have to change your image. So I'm just going to get my die. Which one is it? This one here, I think. No, it's not that one here. Okay, it's this one here. I'll have to find a folder to put this in. This paper on the plastic on these die sheets don't last very well. So just going to, let's have a look. Just going to put that there. I'm going to do off center a little bit, and then I'm going to mount him up. So I'm just going to put that on top there. Put that to one side, I don't need it at the moment. And do a pencil outline over the bit that I want to cut off. Oops. Alright, hopefully I've done that right. Oh, it could be disastrous if I haven't. Okay, let's go like this. going to go, oh, that worked all right. So I'm just going to get some cardboard, which I have put away in a safe place, so just hang on. I had to rejig some of my organisational stuff around a little bit, so I've put this in a different place. So I've got some cardboard here from deliveries, so I'm going to use that. Best thing about, I mean, I love deliveries because you're always happy to see them because they've got also lovely autumn things in, not autumn, lovely things in them. But keep the packaging for this sort of stuff. Let's have a look. That'll do for the time being. So we're going to glue that down. We're having some very coolish weather considering it's spring. Mind you, could be grateful we don't live in New South Wales. We're going to get blasted with more lots of rain and strong winds and cold weather. Normally our cold weather's passed by now. Sorry, excuse me. But we still haven't had lots of rain here where we live in South Australia, where I live in South Australia, and it's made for a very hard season for the farmers. The farmers don't have the crops that they normally have got by now because we just haven't had the rain. I'm not saying all areas of South Australia are the same. Some areas have been blessed with some rain, they've got crops in the ground, but others haven't got hardly anything, so it could be a bit harder for the farmers. I think lots of people find it a difficult life, and where we lived before, people who just walked off the land when it got too tough, which means you've lost all your income, the thing you've done all your life, the thing you love. It's hard, very hard. So I've decorated that by elevating that. So I've got some beautiful fussy cut. Not the fussy cutting is beautiful, but the beautiful ornaments that I'm going to put down. I do want to foam mount them as well, but the thing is about doing that, you can't do the... But there's a trick to that, so we're going to cut that off, and we're going to get my foam mats, which I've got to get out, of course, normal me, forget stuff. Just going to put that there, and that there, and these are really thin, so I'm going to have to cut. Shouldn't use my fussy cutting scissors for that sort of stuff. That's not good. Getting all sticky. But perhaps I should have these scissors closer to hand, then I wouldn't pick up the wrong scissors. Oh, okay. See how this goes. I like to do my Christmas things earlier, so I'm not sort of fretting closer to Christmas. Got a lot of Christmas cards already made. I have to make some more because I give away all of my stuff, really, my cards away. I just can't, people don't seem to be interested in buying them, so it's always a bit sad when people don't really want to buy things because, I don't know, since COVID things have just changed with that kind of stuff. Maybe my cards are not the wrong kind of cards that people you can't tell sometimes what people like, and that always makes it challenging. Because I do know that people still buy cards, but maybe my style is done and dusted. Now I've got an Etsy shop, but I found it hard to sell my cards there because I don't keep them long enough. Mainly because I give them away all the time, because I make more cards and I've got to give the ones I've got already made away, so I make more room for more, if you know what I mean. So that's going to go there. That needs another layer of foam. It's the thicker one. Excuse me for reaching in front of the camera. Sorry, very rude of me. Let's try this one. It's a bit thicker than, a bit higher than the other ones. A bit thicker. It's funny, isn't it? You just sort of dug. I never found crafting till quite late, but it's just the best thing in terms of like helping you, you know, take your mind off things if you're worried about stuff. And people do worry about things that, and different kinds of things, and but it can be hard because everything, like I said, everything's gone up, so it can be hard to do a hobby where things are getting more expensive. So that's why quite often I go through my stuff and I donate to the salvos, because sure, other people who can't afford lots of things can go there and get some things cheaper. So I'm going to get my gold pen that I bought from Officeworks. I'm just going to go through there like that. That one, I thought I had a little, I did have a little foam out on that one, just didn't peel it off. Excuse me. While I fix that up, take the backing off, but now that it's stuck down, it's finding it hard to do it without breaking everything. Try that, Kay. That's better. And we've got one here. Not very straight, but that's all right. So you've got your hangings there, and I'm going to use some of these. This Uniquely Creative brought out some wooden elements that are stickers, which is really wonderful, because sometimes I find that when I use the wooden elements, they break. So it's good to have the fact that they're on stickers. I think that's a wonderful thing. Makes my life a lot easier. I'm sure it makes other people's life easier as well, because it's just stick it down, don't have to use glue. It's wonderful. Don't get glue all over your fingers, which I tend to do when I use it, this sort of things. I mean, I could have painted these, and I probably, oh, one's broken already. So it did break anyway, but there's enough there so it doesn't. Probably could have coloured them in. I might still colour them in a minute with a sparkle brush or something. Oh, it's coming off. Now I'm umming and ahhing about putting this one up here. It's not cut out very well. Doesn't look like a circle, a little rose at all. It looks very box-like. Does one go up there maybe? Looks odd. That looks a bit odd, doesn't it, really? Maybe up there? No, because it's sort of... I don't want it there, maybe, to go with that flower. I am very tempted to put it there. Not sure, because it's sort of like a different height and I don't want to sort of make it look a bit that doesn't go kind of thing. Well, I think that works. I have to colour that. I'm going to have to colour these in, I think. Oops, I'm sticking to my fingers now. Just adding texture to my composition here, to my front. I have got some string and I haven't decided whether I want to do the whole, you know, double bow kind of thing. I'll show you what I mean. So you have a long piece of string folded together, do a bow, and then you fold the bow up like that, and you tuck it in to give it another level of texture. You tuck it underneath something like that, which didn't do a very good job. They obviously got to glue it in, so otherwise it would come out. So I'm just trying to see if that works there, that's all. That's why I haven't glued it. I'm just deciding if that's what I want there or not. Not sure. What do you think? Let's leave that for now for a moment while I think about it. I'm just going to use my, as you can see, this one's a bit mangled because it runs out of paint after a while. And a green, I want a green, but that's a very interesting colour green. Whether I've got that colour green, I don't know. Maybe I've just done gold. I've got a gold texture here. See if that works. I'll just make sure it activate it by pressing down on it. Got these from Aldi a long time ago. Sometimes Aldi has the most interesting things in there. And I haven't been there for a while. I used to go sort of every couple of weeks to see what they had, because you never know. They do have a number of craft things come up in there, in that middle bit. So I haven't been for a while. Maybe I could go see what they've got, because you can never tell. Because I've never seen these markers anywhere else. So it's a bit sparkly, this pen, so a bit of sparkle and shine for Christmas. I'm going to go over the red ones as well. I think maybe the red ones are a bit dark for this, so I might have to tone it down a bit with a little bit of white. White. Where's my white? Back here. Excuse me a minute. Just going to use a bit of paint. That's better. Much better. More toned down. The sparkle seems to have disappeared from my gold pen. I just need a bit more sparkle. So get my uniquely creative sparkle brush. And just go over the top. I mean, if you don't have this kind of sparkle brush, I know Wink of Stella, I don't know, do Wink of Stella still exist? Have a one? They used to have one, I don't know, I haven't looked for ages if they had them. I've been buying the Uniquely Creative ones, but I think they're out of stock at the moment. Just going over the top just to give it a bit of sparkle and shine. Oh my, they're all pink now. Because of course it's a paint K. Cheap paint. Just want a little sparkle here on the decorations. Just squeeze it a bit, get some more sparkle out. Let's have a look. Is it coming out? Yes, it is. Just want to make sure it's coming out. Sorry for lifting the paper out. You may not see what I'm doing, but I just needed to make sure I've got enough sparkle coming out. Okay. So I'm just going to leave that to dry. Did I want to have this in the end or not? Can't decide. It looks great with flowers and things, this sort of idea. I think so anyway. So the way it's sort of made, you can't really sort of put it, like you couldn't have it here, or you could have it there, I suppose, like just have it like that. Or have it tucked in there, so it's just an added little layer to the bow. Actually, I quite like that there. Let's do that. Need to fill that bit more, I think. I've got to fiddle with it, it's like running out of glue now. Just tuck that under there. And I know, probably should just leave it the way it is. But I've bought these from somebody online. A person who lives in Adelaide does things, different vintage things every now and again, so I don't know, it could be a bit heavy to put that there. Maybe the wrong thing as well. It's probably the wrong thing. I think that I will leave that for today, and I think that's looking really lovely at the moment. So thank you for joining me, and when I finish the folio I will come back to show you the flip through of it. So isn't that's so pretty, that's so pretty. Great collection, Uniquely Creative. Thank you very much for joining me today. Please take care, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. Hi, I know I said goodbye and see you next video, but I thought I would add the flip through to the rest of the other video because it has taken me a while, but I have finished it and it's turned out to be beautiful, really beautiful. I just love, I put all the colours and I put a bit of lace on the spine because just to make it look a bit different, and I've got closure all tied and undo the closure, and then it's just got using some of the Uniquely Creative, which has come undone, puffy alphabet stickers, which I absolutely love, and get them in gold, white, silver or black, and then they're really good because you can write whatever you like on your creativities. Now this is a folio, but you can use it as a journal, or a folio journal, or just as a album, because you can put pictures here and you're writing. So here's got the envelope, and I've done a document closure, and just wrap around it, and it opens up, and there's some writing spaces in there, or room for a couple of small photos if you wanted to, or a copy of a menu you've got for Christmas Day perhaps, or the list of all the presents you got from people and the people's names, so you can write your thank you letters. I've made, this wasn't in the kit, but I've added this extra. This is a little I've just done it too much, I've put some in there now, a little notepad. So I've cut two of these together and just put them together with a hinge. There's my hinge, and there's some pamphlet stuff sewn like I showed you, and there's just some pages in there, and I've got to put that to one side to cover up that hole I've made. The pocket there, I've put the pocket up on the hinge so it gives it more room here to allow for these extra things that I've got there. And I put the little soldier here because, not the nutcracker, because I measured it. And there's room here for a 2x3 photo just there. So you can have that there. And flip it up. And I've decorated this pocket here, and you flip it out, and there's another little card there. You can put some things in there if you wanted to. It goes in there like that. And I've used a hinge to put that to there, so you've got all this space here for writing, or a couple of photographs, or whatever you want to do. Same here, there's room there for photographs or anything you want to write. So there's the back of the flip out, and there's the front, and just open it up, and it's got a side pocket here, and this is a tag that swings open, so you can use it for little photographs again, or for writing on both sides, both of them. And there's a couple more tags that were in the kit as well, the creative kit, which comes out once a month. And I think I showed you some of the things last video, so that was in there. And just put that there. So open up this flip out, and there's room here, lots of room for photographs, writing, just little memories, like if you've gone out for lunch, you can do the menu maybe, or if you've got what else could I say? something like a funny from the bonbons that you've cracked open at Christmas time. You want to remember it, so you put it there, and that's the other side. So that's there. I always remember I forget which way to go. So it just goes like that. Like that. No, it doesn't. Goes like that. No, it does go like that. What am I doing? I'm talking about cake. Of course it goes like that. Like that. And then you've got your folder back, your folio back in, and I've just put a bit of lace there. And did you see I put a little bit of lace here and here, just to sort of finish that off and give that sort of plain edge a little bit of a lift. So I'm really, really happy with the way that turned out. But it doesn't make it hard when you've got a beautiful collection such as this one. It's just stunning. So thank you very much for joining me, and this time it is goodbye, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care. See ya.